Hey, this is Rockman. How's everybody doing?
Hi, Rockman.
I may mention this again, but hey, Doom. Why am I playing Super Mario Odyssey again? Because, short answer, I love the game and I want to play it again. I had a list of possible games to stream again. Yeah, Doom is modding for Bunny, for who's doing Okami, but
I can't watch this.
as usual, you know, when I see other people playing Super Mario Odyssey, it also makes me want to play Super Mario Odyssey. And Steven and Mal of Steven Plays were doing it, and there's nothing wrong with, like, they're not doing bad or anything, but they're going really slowly. But I saw some other people online whose names I won't mention. I could totally call out at least one of them, but well, one of them on YouTube was fine. It was just a let's play. Another person was just really pissing me off with how bad this person was at playing the game. This person, Super Mario Odyssey, I'm speaking to Doom and Cobra. Super Mario Odyssey was their first 3D Mario game. Never played Mario 64, never played any 3D Mario game. Only Mario game they ever played was Mario Brothers 3, and then they start Super Mario Odyssey. And it's like, they don't know how to do anything. They don't know that there's a long jump in the game. Who the hell would ever not know that, right? Anyways, I could have been playing other games, but in fact, I probably would have been playing a different game, except Ratmus went and bought the Nintendo Switch 2, and it gives me an excuse again to say that, well, now I'm playing this on Nintendo Switch 2, but a disclaimer for people watching this on YouTube. I know I'm putting Nintendo Switch 2 in the title, but I'm not one of those people who cares about 4K resolution or whatever the fuck. Like, I don't even know if this stream is going to look that much better than, say, my previous Super Mario Odyssey stream from last year. So just, it's on Switch 2, okay? It's better. It looks better on my TV. But as far as OBS, I don't know if it's much of a difference. So yeah, hey Doom, hey Cobra, hey Stelnox. And yeah, obviously I've done multiple playthroughs of this game. The last time I streamed this game, it's really good if you want to see that on YouTube. Last time was a No Amiibos run. How do I choose like I don't want this to erase the save that I had. Yeah, we got Joy-Cons too.
Super Mario Odyssey!
Why don't you just start the fucking Okay, so here we go. So yeah, here's a playthrough from 2022 where I didn't get a star for some reason. Here's my playthrough from last time, and yeah, it was just about it. So let's start file 3 here. This is a better way to do it, I hope. So yeah, like previously I've done like just 880 moons, I've done 100%, I've done 100% plus, I've done no amiibos, I've done this, that, or the other. I've done a playthrough where like I stayed in every kingdom until I got 100% of the moons and everything before I moved on, and then I've not done that. So this time I'm not feeling that well today. My hand hurts. I'm sick to my stomach. So I don't know how late we're gonna go tonight. But I want this playthrough to be chill and fun most of all.
Mandatory fun.
Yes. The fun will be mandatory. Or the beatings will continue. This is going to be all about fun. Are you guys having fun yet? Hey, bro. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, yeah, it was a little while ago now, but I saw a person on YouTube like do a let's play of this game, but their let's play was kind of strange because basically how they did it was like oh god, Ratmus, what are you doing? You're using bits in a non-conventional way. So this person basically, like, this was years ago. I think they booted up the game for the first time, like, you know, it was like 2018 when the game was a lot newer. And they beat the game any percent, beat Bowser, like, in one day. And then, like, stopped playing for a long time. And then, like, later on would pick it up and go back to it and eventually got 100%. But the thing is, like, after he beats it, after he just beat Bowser and did nothing else, then he started playing, like, mods of it. So he would do, like, multiplayer mods and, like, weird mods, difficult mods where, like, the floor is lava. So then, like, by the time he came back to the game, like, 2 years later and started doing moons again, like, he was doing, like, speed run movement despite not knowing what the hell he was doing in the game. And, like, all the moons he was getting was blind pretty much. But he had like a speedrunner like movement ability from doing all the mods. It was very strange. Now, how much bits am I supposed to write down, Ratmus? What did you do?
50? Oh, 200?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, it looks like 200, I guess. Ratmus robbed a bits bus again. Yeah, I have 200 bits myself, but like I have no one to give them to. Because nobody good streams anymore. I mean, what? You know, it's like there are some people who do stream and like I could give them the bits, but like I've given them 1,000, and like in order to get something, like I'd have to give them 4,000, and like the 200 isn't gonna matter much. So I'm like kind of like, I don't know who I can give 200 to that it would actually matter. Actually, I should look. I was trying to Google just like the simple text of what exactly is different, and you know, of course, all I can find is some stupid videos and asshole non-objective nonsense. Like, does it run at 1080p? Does it run at 4K? I don't fucking remember, know, or care. So, like, after watching that guy on YouTube do, like, speedrunner movement, I was like, wow, I should really learn some of that stuff. And I thought if I, you know, after playing the game a bunch of times, you know, I'm sure I've gotten better. And I thought I could pick it up and do really well. And I wasn't playing the game as well as I had hoped when I gave this a little practice. I tried some things. I tried to do some speedrunner things. Wasn't really thinking that I did much better. I even tried the you know, the Long Journey's End challenge, and well, I think I died stupidly like the first time because let's just blame the controller on that. But then I got to the Pokio section, and I was like, I gotta try to do this Pokio section really well because this is the part that's really difficult, and I died almost immediately. Stupid fucking Pokio section. Yeah, who doesn't have a Hime these days, alright? Get out of here. What was I saying before Ratmus started giving bits? I don't know. So yeah, this is the Switch 2. Does it look better? Maybe. Is this game fun? I hope so. Are we gonna have fun? I hope so. You guys better have fun or I'm gonna come at you. Oh, actually, there's some things that I wanted to look up that I, of course, forgot about. I've tried jump ropes legit a few times. Can't figure it out. Okay. Yeah, I mean, well, this is supposed to be fun. I mean, one day I would love to get jump ropes legit just to say that I got it at least once. But do you guys remember the Twitter hint art? Someone, can you find me a list of where the Twitter hint art is? I mainly want to know if there, like it's a place where you go and you just ground pound and you get coins. Like, is there one in Cap, Cascade, Sand? Those are the first 3 kingdoms I'm going to. And if there's Twitter art there and I can get it now, I'm gonna try to get it now because I think it's just free coins. The other thing is, by the time I'm done with this game, I'm hoping that the Plants vs. Zombies re-release will be out and I can play that. And then, Ratmus, if you get a Pokemon game for Christmas, you know, you can take the Switch 2 and go nuts. Yeah, right now I'm playing with our Pro controller, our third-party Switch One Pro controller. It still works and everything. Yeah. Whatever point I need to switch to the Joy-Cons, I'll switch to the Joy-Cons. Dose. Well, Ratmus, like, I don't want to screw this up because the last time I did it, I screwed something up. But if you go into like the Switch system settings, like you can change like what resolution it's at. And I think when I tried to change it to 4K 2160p just to see what that would look like it crashed my television and wouldn't work. So I think I set it to like 1080p. Like I was looking at the TV and I was switching back and forth between 720 and 1080 and I could noticeably like I could see that it looked better at 1080 whatever 1080p or whatever it is, so I left it on that on my TV. But like I said, on OBS I tried switching between 720 and 1080 and I didn't notice much of a difference, so I just kept OBS at 720 because I'm lazy. And I think it looks fine, so deal with it. Alright, here I am in the Cascade Kingdom, and purple coins exist, so let's get some purple coins. I also saw this video about like how to soft lock this game, and like apparently like you can do a crazy jump and get over to that checkpoint or something, and then like reload, and then you go to the Odyssey cutscene and the game just soft locks.
Well, one of them is in
Tostarena?
Tosta. Is like I don't necessarily know all of the. I guess it's only coins.
The Twitter hint art?
Right?
It just gives you coins, yeah. I think it's like 200 coins though. There's the other thing. I think everything's going at half speed because normally I watch Super Mario Odyssey YouTube videos at 2x speed.
Okay. I think the one for Cap, which you're no longer in, is on like the back of the big hat.
Okay.
Like at her entrance door.
Yeah, I kind of remember that now, yeah.
This one is on one of the rocks. I think. I don't know which rock. Here, I'm gonna send you a Discord.
Yeah.
So, like, it's like there's all of them.
Which
So we don't have to like log into X or anything.
which one is Cascade?
I think it's the second one. I think these are in order.
Okay, well.
I think that has to do with one of the rocks that have the little guys doing stuff. If anyone's wondering what I'm looking at that. There's painting going on at the library and stuff. And now it's asking me questions while I'm trying to do things. And the other things are helpful 10. I'm trying to do stream things for him. Which is why I haven't been reading chat. Hi chat. Oh my lovely.
So yeah, in other words, there's rocks like this various throughout this kingdom, and what I would guess from that picture that I closed is like if there's one that has a golden bullet bill, that's what I'm looking for. Because obviously this one does not have a golden bullet bill, not that I can see, so well, I can look more after we beat Madame Brutal. Collecting any purple coins that I see. Backseating is allowed, so if you guys see me miss any purple coins, you can totally let me know. So far things are not bad. Like my arm is not hurting. I'm not doing completely ridiculous with jumps. Of course, we're barely getting started, but first of all, I just bypassed that whole thing by going around the opposite way, but there is a bullet bill here. Look at that picture again. Maybe it's in front of the bullet bill.
I don't like with the bullet bill. Also, see if there's like a spike guy here.
Oh,
Spiny. So I see a mushroom, but I don't see another spiny.
I mean, like there's a Goomba over here, but Cobra. I remember Cobra playing this game recently, and like we found out he was missing a capture, and it was literally this. The Mega Chain Chomp.
I don't think it's that blue.
Just seeing if I can get over here without...
I think it'll be one of the ones that come back even when you are, like when you come back to the kingdom. Because once you destroy this wall, it's like gone forever. So I doubt it would be this wall.
That makes sense. So,
more likely this section over here, I would think. Oh, yeah. Wait. So you see the bullet bill, and then I saw the spiny, and like other things were going on, so like...
on the little one or the big one?
No. When you were looking between the little one and the big one, it had a bullet bill, but also a spiny in view. Like the spiny was on the little pillar, but the bullet bill was on the big pillar, and so it could be like in between them on the grass. Because there's definitely a perspective thing going on here. So go ground pound underneath the bullet bill.
Yeah, I was trying to look up a video, and the video was fucking stupid, of course. Alright, so we found that one, yeah. It was 200 coins. The other thing, whenever I did a run of this a couple years ago where I got all those Twitter hint arts, and I did it at like the end of the game where I didn't really need the coins anymore, and plus I accidentally like got them and warped to the Odyssey and just assumed that it would rack up all the coins, and I ended up losing a lot of coins because I warped out before it was done, so that was pretty stupid of me. So yeah, that's just a bonus 200 coins. I figured, you know, I might get a lot of coins later from Balloon World, but why not just get 200 easy coins there, because we're going to be buying outfits and stuff eventually. So yeah, at some point I'll go back to the Cap Kingdom when we can to pick up moons and stuff there, and then while we're in Sand Kingdom we'll look out for the whatever's there. Multi-moon. Multi-moon melee. Get some of the moons. What the? Somehow I goaded the Chain Chomp into breaking that rock just when I was trying to jump up there. That was completely accidental. Alright, we got got a sub area here. Oh, this one. I don't think there's any purple coins in here. Well, I know Song has played this game, and Ratmus, and Doom. Stalnox, have you played and 100%ed Super Mario Odyssey? Well, I was just out of habit, I was gonna say, as we all know, Cobra has also, but as we all know, in order to get the 2 moons in this sub area, because I just turned into Professor Dinosaur Rockman for some reason, that was not what I meant to do. I thought that would center the camera behind me, but that was the wrong button. As we all know, the way to get the moons here is number 1, kill all of these creatures whose name escapes me. That's one of the moons. And then for the second moon, we just have to break a rock. That is located down here. So Ratmus, basically what you're asking is all settled in? I'm pretty sure that breaking the telephone pole, that's a post-game moon. Now there's also a moon under here, and it looks also like it's a post-game moon. It's not here, so. Alright, let's go around here to this sub area. I must said it's time for Bomb Chew Bowling. It's more like Chain Chomp Billiards. So in the coming weeks, I hope that I will mainly be streaming Super Mario Odyssey on Mondays. Now, when Bunny starts Mega Man 1, which she said would be in a couple of weeks, I'll probably watch the first stream of that, but then, you know, if she's like, oh, I want to stream on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and blah, 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 I'll be like, no, I want to stream at least once. So... And some people in her chat are like, oh, you can beat Mega Man 1 in like an hour or one day. It's like, I think it took Ratmus an hour and 40 minutes. Doom could probably beat it in an hour. On the end is at a weird fucking angle and he needs to move. He's not moving. Is it Skyward Sword, Cobra? There we go. Is that like a combo randomizer or something? Alright, there's some purple coins to my left, purple coins to the right, and then totally stuck in the sub area with you. Let's go down here then. I did not think that the Goombas would go onto that platform, and they did. Huh. I don't think there's anything up there. Who's gonna burn his game cart, Ratmus? You? The person who set a Yumbo on fire? Nice jump, first try. Alright, Cappy. So yeah, like I said, last year I did this with no amiibos, just to prove that I could, but this time Bowser amiibo is totally allowed if I want to. Let's see if I can find all the purple coins without it. Speaking of coins. Think from memory where they could. Whoops. Well, that's okay because I just remember there's some purple coins down here. And possibly over this away. I think I was thinking of a sub area, but that's in Cap Kingdom. So we're missing 3 somewhere. my memory and whatnot, I don't think there's any moons or purple coins down in this area that I missed. I got those down there. So let's just start here and continue up the level for a minute here. I got, there's some up there. I got the ones that were up there. There's some ones back here. I got those. There's nothing down there. Screw you, Takatu. Got those there. Captain Toad is up there. He's got a moon. He doesn't have any purple coins. Now there might be some purple coins up at the edge of the Madame Brutal arena. I don't think there's anything else with the T-Rex. We went around to the left side already. Let's go over here. We got that over there. I don't think that there's anything left with this. Is there any hiding around back here? No. 2D section. We got the ones over here. Can I teleport up here? Now, there's a moon from breaking this thing, but I think that's post-game. Obviously a moon on this Stegosaurus head, but I think that's also post-game. Captain Toad, we got this timer challenge, and I think yeah, over there's a moon and the last 3 purple coins. That's what I thought. Is clapping. Now the store doesn't exist yet, so we can't buy our wares. This will never amount to anything, clearly. Looked all around the kingdom and I got all 50 coins, and that is all the moons that I could get just from looking around from memory. Yes, that is correct, Ratmus. Now we consult the almighty Mario Wiki, see if 18 through 25 can be gotten. And I'm pretty sure the answer is nope. Now 2 of them, after I go to Sand Kingdom, I can come back here, and then I can get shopping, which is 24, and Rolling Rock, which is 20. But other than that, yeah, I got every moon available to me right now and every purple coin just from randomly walking around the kingdom from memory. So I'm cool, right? Right, Ratmus? I'm cool. Won't bother asking Song. She says no. Captain Toad's Treasure Tracker. Do you have that song?
Yeah. I already have it.
Drop capped 419 frames for some reason. We're casually having fun over here. Want 4 more? Well, you can take all these that I found, bitch. Cutscene. Now I'm pretty sure I actually remember where the Twitter hint art in the Sand Kingdom is. It's a very easy to remember place, so. Yay. Oh yeah, my arm feels much better than it did a few hours ago. Bowsy. Nothing beats hitting the ground with your posterior. That's what Cappy said. What is Ramus posting on Discord? Ratmus, who is that guy? Frederick Weichman. He looks just like the most Chicago guy. Like, he looks like Mike Ditka's nephew. That's cool. Sailor Moon sausage sandwiches? What the fuck? We have arrived in the famous Sand Kingdom. I thought maybe there were some purple coins over here. Here they are. If Doom is listening, he's legally obligated to tell me where Doritos were invented.
Oh, this is going to be fun for you to decipher. I have done the thing requested.
Working on the route that I don't need.
Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you for doing that. So how are you otherwise, Song? Just alive. Be glad you're alive. How about you, Ratmus? Is work okay, or is it getting you down? Well, everyone can be excited for the next stream. Will be Ratmus finally returning after a few months to Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. Wow. Clap, clap, clap. It's gonna be totally awesome. Yeah. May as well get these seeds planted.
Did you get the hint art yet?
Oh, no, I didn't. Or, yeah, I did not. Get the seeds planted. Actually, in Echoes of Wisdom, I think we're pretty good on stamps. I think we might not be able to get any more stamps currently. I think we might be prevented by story. But I know there's probably, might crystals laying around somewhere. Maybe there's some, what is it called? Not Twilight. Areas that we need to take care of. Silent areas that we need to take care of.
Stilled
areas, yes. Yes, Twilight, Silent Realm, stilled areas. Alright, seeds are planted. Hit this thing jig. I do want to go in the shop. Well, actually, I should probably get some more coins. But the Twitter hint art that I mentioned should be in this corner here, because this corner just, it's very memorable to me how suspicious it is. There it is. Another 200 coins for the books. Son, do you remember this area over here where you take the rocket ship? I can't take it because it's frozen, but it takes you to the little mini sub area where you don't have Cappy. Well, like apparently, like, you can get it so that you actually can skip leaving Cappy so that you actually have Cappy for that section. And I'm like, I don't know. That's not in the spirit of the game, right? I got 20 purple coins. Is that enough for a Mexican outfit? Yep. Go ahead and buy the Power Moon here as well. Yeah, if I hadn't gotten those 2 Twitter hint arts, I would have 400 less coins than I do right now. I'll try to save up for the boxer shorts because I'll eventually need those. Speaking of the speed run, well, was I speaking of the speed run? Well, actually, because the song you watched that video of that guy watching the speed run, right? So for those of you who don't know, one of the tricks that the speed run does that I just randomly remembered was like, I think like before the speed run started, they would set their Switch time to like 7 minutes before daylight savings time hits. So they would plant the seed and then go in a door and come out, and then all of a sudden like the Switch would hit daylight savings time and it would think that an hour had passed and the seed would be grown. It's a great tip.
I thought that was pretty neat.
It's a great tip, right? I don't think I have Rumble enabled, but we all know that the moon is right there, right? We all know that. I'm not so good at ground pound jumping. I wish I was better at it. Maybe I'll get better during the run. Ay, Dios mío. Normally we kind of skip the oasis and forget that it even exists at that point. Let's go over there and check that out. Well, and I saw somebody get a Jaxie out of here. Apparently, if you hit one of these flowers and then like run over it with the Jaxie, you can pop the Jaxie out of this area. You get stuck down here. I didn't know that. Alright, this part is frozen. I don't... Oh, no, the music note is available. Of course, this bird is available. Let's... Frickin' bird. Oh, got him. Got him. Probably one of the easiest birds in this game, if not the easiest. I know there's a second bird in this kingdom. I think it's post-game.
There's at least one other bird you can get now.
Jeez.
Lucky to is frozen.
Future slang to a future that has long since passed. Did I say Papa Jack's? I guess I did. I guess normally I would say Papa Jaxie to be like, yeah, I'm gonna Papa Jaxie over here. Of course, I can't activate that yet. I think it has to be night before the Jaxies come out, because the freaks come out at night. In fact, some of this stuff over there, I might wait till Jaxie is available. one of the things, like, because like I said a couple days ago, I was like practicing, just testing out the game and whatnot, and I loaded up my 100% file and I tried to see if I could get that difficult one out there on the block that would be out there, and I got it without too much trouble. I think second try, and I almost got it the first try. And that was with the Switch 2 Joy-Cons. Jump command. Wow, I didn't know that. So how is Bunny doing in Okami, Doom? I didn't even remember that that game has dungeons. How many dungeons does it have?
Were you asking boss fights?
I said how many dungeons are in Okami. Whoops, I screwed that up.
Good thing you didn't see me with my hand on my cheek with my eyes closed about a couple minutes ago. Stalnox.
Oh yes, the famous scene that Song refuses to rewatch, Stalnox.
Is that when I was snoring on stream?
Stelnox
so
made
loud.
Stelnox made a clip that song we'll never watch.
I'll never watch that clip. I think even Doom was like, you need to get rid of her for the good of the. What was it?
Yeah,
For the good
I
of
think
the.
I think I said something like, well, Doom and Ratmus agreed, or Doom basically I forgot to throw somebody under the bus because Doom and Ratmus and Cobra all said, yeah, shut her off. Like if you watch that clip, so. And I think I didn't mention one of them. Actually, I have one moon less than what I need, and I'm going to take this opportunity to, because I don't want to move on, but I want to go back. So let's see if the Odyssey lets me go back to Cap / Cascade. Actually, let's go back to Cascade first, since there's only two things to do there real quick. Do a backflip here, not read this goddamn sign. Alright, the shop exists. Rawr. Shopping in Cascade Kingdom. For the moon that doesn't appear until you move the Odyssey for some reason, it's the famous Rolling Rock. Dumping rain. Alright, back to Cap Kingdom. where we can get the Twitter hint art, and also none of the moons or purple coins were even available the first time we were here, so now we can get a bunch.
I'm pretty sure I put the roof stuff.
Is there not a moon here? Is that post game? Come here, frog. It's definitely not raining here this week. Jesus. I think the frog was so slippery. 100% real Klingon wine? Brag all you want, but don't get between me and the blood wine. If I can't control the frog here, that doesn't bode well for the Lake Kingdom. Oh shit! Got frog Joy-Con drift over here, except I'm not even using the Joy-Cons. I swear I went right through that the first time. Oh yeah, Cobra? Yeah, wasn't that like it? There were a couple times where it said we were gonna get huge rain, and then it was not actual. Like it didn't actually hit me. I mean, it's rained a few times in the last month.
I've had so much rain.
There was that one time where Song had like hard rain every day for like 10 days or something. Yeah.
No, it was more than 10 days.
2 weeks.
Or more.
Shake the Pro Controller.
July was just all rainy. Almost. I mean, today was rainy. Hello?
Hmm?
You're buffering for me, and I can't hear you on Discord.
Oh. Can you hear me?
Maybe getting slightly better.
The stream is
I
just,
have to refresh stream.
it's at complete 0.
Still buffering on stream.
It is completely dead.
Okay, I think you might be back. I heard you fine just then.
OBS is trying to reconnect and it's not working. can't access the Xfinity app because it wants me to update. This is not working at all. It's still taking a shit. Scheduled maintenance. You may experience interruptions to your Xfinity service. Wait, that's on August 8th at 2 a.m. Not now. Okay, I'm gonna have to stop OBS.